Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is
Killing Me Softly by the Fugees. My name's Aurie Styla. This is BBC Radio London, The Scene. Every Monday, 8 till 10 with me. If you've missed some of the show, remember you can download the BBC Sounds app, and you definitely need to for this show because we've had some great guests. Paisley Billings is in the building, as well as Daniel Nero and the quintet VADÉ. They're all still here. You guys still here?
Yeah.
Nice. Even that sounded like it was harmonised. All right. So what we've done, right? This is normally we throw some topics and some discussions and blah blah blah. What we wanted to do is twist it up a little bit. We have a lady who is amongst us named Paisley Billings, and she has a section in a magazine called Pride, which we spoke about earlier on. And that section in that magazine is called what, Paisley?
Paisley's Problem Corner.
No, say it with your chest. Say it confidently.
Paisley's Problem Corner.
That's right. Now, what we've done is we've got a few problems, Paisley. We all do. We have problems in life, and what we wanted to do is rather than just figure out the problems ourselves, we thought there's somebody we know with advice, with great facial expressions, and with such a lovingness to want to help people that we would just throw some of the problems that we have towards Paisley. Now, VADÉ, you guys are going to help out as well if Paisley feels that she needs a little bit of help. Yes. But the problem, the guy with the problems here, the guy who's going to channel all the problems that he has right now is our one and the only Daniel Nero. How you doing, Daniel, right?
I'm good, but I just need to throw something out there because the way that you worded that is as if these are
Daniel's problems.
No,
these are Daniel's problems. These are Daniel's problems. Personal to him.
These are not my problems. These are problems that I'm posing to you.
Okay.
But they're not my problems.
They're not Daniel's problems.
They're not
hypothetical
They're
friend.
not my problems.
Okay. Daniel, are these problems clean and tidy and so on, yeah?
I hope so.
Oh, let me delete that one. No. They're not X-rated or nothing like that.
Okay, I hope so. Thank you. All right.
It's fine.
There's one that you showed me. We'll start with that one, right? It was that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
We'll
I'll start with that one. Yeah, okay. These are not my problems.
Okay.
My boyfriend doesn't like my natural afro hair, and I don't laugh.
Sorry.
And I don't want to lose him. What should I do?
Mate, you're going to have to put him in the bin. I'm sorry.
My producer just said in my ear,
the
right?
bin.
My producer just said in my ear, which I love, right? Because what she does, she gives me like cues. All right, we need you a bit quieter, a bit louder. All right, can you just make sure that they're mic and they're not clanging? She just went, lose him. Just lose him. She didn't even say. She didn't direct me on that. She said, lose him.
Most definitely.
Why? Why, Paisley?
If
Why?
the man that you're with does not like what naturally grows out of your head top, why are you together?
No.
No, if you're with someone, they need to appreciate every single part of you, including what grows out of your head top.
That's
If you've got a big
right.
afro, even if you've got a little afro, it don't
I
matter.
know you're so bad. Come on
A
now.
little one, yes.
Yeah, so put him in the bin.
Yeah, but
That's my
how
advice.
did they get together? Was her hair like flowing straight?
Maybe
What
she
was
had
it?
a
What
weave and
was
then
it?
decided
There,
not to
that's-
wear it anymore. Maybe she had locks and then decided to shave her hair. We don't know.
I'm going to say that she had
She
a
had a
wig.
weave.
Yeah.
I'm going to say she had a wig,
I think she had
and
a
it
wig.
was straight, and he liked her like that.
Yeah.
Well-
but now she took it off, and he's like,
She ain't the same person
it's
anymore.
not the same person that he was.
Listen, yeah, you need to be able to off your wig in front of your man. So if you can't do that and you feel uncomfortable, we're probably not yours.
Should you then declare that you've got a wig on when you meet someone?
I like this guy. I like it. I like it.
Yes,
And that you're wearing makeup as well.
Those
Disclaimers
deception
and that.
levels. It's like the same with contouring. Like contouring.
I don't know if I agree with that because some girls change their wig daily. Some days they'll have pink hair, then it will be long and blonde, then it will be short and curly. So if you want to disclose the fact you're wearing a wig, go to and do that. If you don't, I mean, that's on you, innit? I believe in honesty.
You shouldn't have to, though. You shouldn't have to. You're dating a black
If
lady.
you're black, yeah, it's like if you're black, you're gonna have some afro along the way at some point in your life.
Yeah, I don't
I can't judge the guy totally. I do
Yeah.
agree
Me-
with your answer.
No, I'm judging him. Listen. I'm judging him.
No, I agree.
Paisley's
with
not hearing
you.
this.
I agree with your answer. I'm just saying, like, what if this guy is he's not clued up and he's just like, oh,
He's white.
yeah.
I can neither condone or deny what my man just said there. That was a view of who said that anyway.
Maybe he genuinely thought that your hair was straight. That's
So
what he thought it was.
I'm going to clean up what you just said. Maybe you thought that because the culture is quite different, he may not have been aware.
Yeah, people
rather
go
than
different.
just
They don't
saying it.
know about different
Okay. I was
hairstyles.
going to say sorry to anyone who heard that and was like, well, wow, that's rude. I apologise, because that's the view of one man from VADÉ. I can't even throw the whole of VADÉ in.
He's on his own boat. You won your own.
Oh, they left you. They totally left you. They left
Yeah, you better sing that harmonica to sleep. All right, so you're saying throw the man in the bin.
Yeah, most definitely.
Has that ever happened to you?
Me?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, never.
Wow.
Wow.
The confidence in you. I like it.
No.
Come on now.
Never, no one's ever
I
said.
don't think I would ever be in a position to be around a man that closely and feel that close with someone for them to then come from my natural hair. Are you crazy?
Okay.
No.
All right, I like that,
Put him
Paisley.
in the bin.
Straight dash him in the bin.
Yes.
Okay, I think we've come to one on that one. I like that one. That's Paisley giving her advice on that problem, and the problem isn't what he said. The problem is the man. Simple. Get rid of him.
As most think. No, sorry.
As most solutions. Yeah.
That's the answer to most.
Oh
things.
man, I can't find a new job. Get rid of the man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling depressed from time to time. Get rid of the man.
I can't pay rent.
I can't pay rent. Have you got a man? No. Find one and then get rid of him.
I need a new phone.
All right. Sorry. What's the next problem that we have there, Mr. Nero?
Again, not my problems. My girlfriend wants to get married, but we've only been together for a couple of months. Please give me advice.
She needs to chill for one. Sorry. You can't just run a man into marriage like that. I'm sorry. If a man wants to marry you, you will definitely know. You can't force someone to marry you.
Okay.
I feel like, yeah, you should have these discussions. I don't know what their relationship's like. It's good to have these discussions early on so that you don't end up wasting time.
Yeah.
However, just leave it. Let him want to propose to you. You can't force someone. Is it even going to be good? If you have to force it, really?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But is there a set time though for when you say, is it 6 months, 1 year?
Some people get married quick, but then it's just their chemistry that has allowed them to feel like they can marry that person.
I don't think there's a set time at all. I feel like when you know, you know. And if he's uncertain, clearly he does not know, so it probably shouldn't be happening. I'm not going to say put him in the bin. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say take some time, innit? Relax. It's a new relationship. You ain't got to get married straight off the jump.
That's true.
Take time.
Have you been proposed to before?
Yes.
Ooh. Am I asking the wrong questions, Paisley? Maybe. And can I ask another question about that, or should I not?
Go on then.
All right, thank you. So what happened with the proposal?
What happened with the probes? Oh, okay. Okay.
The
So the proposal.
What happened with the proposal?
The proposal. So he asked me, and I said no. That was it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's vicious.
Vicious, man.
That's
I
savage.
had
Did you think about it, or
Very
did you
simple.
just go straight? No.
I mean, I thought about it, but I'd thought about it before, so I knew that I was going to say no.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so you.
But he knew of it. I mean, he should have known I was going to say no.
Am I right in hearing that you said, if this man proposes, listen, I can't wait to tell him no, you know.
Preemptive strike.
I'm waiting to shut a man down.
You thought about it beforehand.
What gave you the idea that he was going to, propose to you?
Well, there'd been a discussion about it previously, and I was like, oh, I'm not really on it, you know. No, I don't want to.
He still did it.
He still shot his shot.
I'm not on it. That's like, I'm not. Do you know how dismissive? That sounds like you're dismissive a
I was
movie that
like-
you don't want to watch. Hey, can we go see Captain Marvel? I'm not really on it, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. You said that about a proposal.
I was young as well. I was like 19, 20.
Oh, good. Oh, wait. Don't stretch that.
The way you
Don't
paused on
stretch
that.
that number out for long.
I'm with you there.
Paisley, you went. I was like 9.
You made it right.
I was saying, sorry, yeah, it was about 19, 20.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And you weren't ready to get married 19, 20, was you?
Definitely. I'm still not ready now.
Nah?
Nope.
Okay, what age would you say is an ideal age? I mean, obviously you can't plan it, but what would be an ideal age that you would say is a right age for you to get married?
I feel like the ideal age is whenever you meet that person. That means
Okay.
you're strong enough that you want to be with that person for the rest
Diplomatic
of your life.
answers we're getting from
Theresa
Paisley.
meetings. Wild.
The
31.
diplomatic answers there. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Any of you here married? Wow.
Just one.
The one that we, I'm not going to lie, the one that I looked at and thought, wait a minute, hold on. You? You can't be married.
With this voice.
No. I'm not going to put you down and say you couldn't be married. Of course you can, right? But you were the one who would say, you were the one throwing the opinions back at Paisley, right? So Jermaine was throwing the opinions back at Paisley.
I just like to be controversial a bit.
Oh, that's fine, because you know you can go home to someone who's already agreed to be with, like, all other women that might be listening. I don't like this guy. It don't matter. My wife likes me. So you how long have you been married?
Year and a few months.
Year and a few months. Oh, congratulations! It's a new in terms of it being.
Yeah, I'm a newbie.
Nice. And how long have you been with your partner before?
About 3 years. I think.
Okay, so you took time to know. It wasn't just a couple months thing.
It's about 2.5 years. She wanted to get married a bit earlier still.
Okay.
But I was
Hope she's not listening to this.
I'm sure she knows now that you wanted to take a bit of time.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
And you know what? It worked out because she was patient and you guys got together and you're now married. So well done.
See, that's proof that I was giving the right advice. Take time, just wait.
Take time and be easy.
Yeah,
nice,
man. You got to know when you're ready, because I think I'm not trying to be. I don't know what the word is, but I think generally women will want to get married first.
You think so?
Before the man.
I think
the fear of change is greater, generally for guys.
I think I would with risk of being told that I'm wrong, I would choose to agree with you. I think that when I look at myself or look at my friends who are female, when we were younger, I wasn't thinking, I can't wait for the wedding that I want. Whereas a lot of my female friends and family, I know have already had the idea of what a great wedding would be, that they would like to have, the dress they would want to wear, how they want to look. I think maybe they've been conditioned to believe that that's what they should be thinking from young. It's not necessarily true that they should, but maybe that's why they may have thought that way. But for men, I think we get too busy with the idea of wanting to sow wild oats in our 20s and not thinking about wanting to get married and finding love and so on. But I mean, again, that's down to each individual, but generally speaking across the board, I would say that I agree with you on that one.
True.
So yeah, did you picture yourself saying, I want to get married and I know how I want my wedding to be? Or was it like,
if you ask any of these, they'd say no.
No way. Out of all of us, we thought he was gonna get married last.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
What you secretly said is he was the dirt bag. He was the worst one. He was moving trash.
And this fella right here, innit?
I love how you're just baiting up. And you see him though. You see that one? I know, but you know Ray though, innit?
He always throws man.
Ray, like,
check each other's DMs still.
Me? He's the guy.
I feel like I'm causing a problem here.
Seriously, I didn't think I'd be getting married. But
well, congratulations, sir.
It is true. Like when you find the one,
Nice.
Yeah.
How does your wife feel about you touring and being a singer? Because obviously the female attention that you get from even just being in the limelight. I mean, as a comedian, you get attention. As Paisley, as someone who's on tattoo fixes on television, you're gonna get loads of guys going, "Oh my god, I love you and want to come after you, and can I take you on a date and stuff like that." The attention. How does it fare in your marriage? Is there like a understanding that you have to say, "Look, love, they like me." I'm only singing with the group, but I ain't singing to her.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I'm a pretty straightforward guy. Like when I met her, I told her the score and like made sure she understood that I'm a musician and these things can happen. So when I was on social media, I need to come back on, as Boss Lady keeps telling me. But like when I was on there, I'd get DMs from different girls and I'd show her. I'm just that straightforward, so I'm just honest. You get me? So
that's good.
She can trust me, but it's one of them. It depends on the individual. You have to build that connection with your partner to know what level you're on. So she knows I'm just straightforward. You get me? And I'll just show her if girls try it. So
fair enough. I'm interested because can I ask how old you are?
Guess.
That's them old ages, boy. All right, so I'm gonna say 30.
That'll do, yeah.
Wow. You wanted younger than that, innit?
Yeah,
There's a lot of beard, bruv. I don't know.
30 will do for now.
30 will do.
Yeah, you'll have to check on socials.
You don't have socials. You just said that a minute ago. I'm not trying to set me up for nothing, That's like the word search with the pranks, isn't it? Okay, so, all right. Now we got one more dilemma. I feel like this one's going to be a bit more tense. So please articulate this in a way that isn't. It's not even that bad, but it's
not that bad. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. I suspect my best friend is seeing, again, not me. I suspect my best friend is seeing my girlfriend behind my back. What should I do? Again, not me.
Paisley?
I suspect my friend is seeing my girlfriend behind my back.
I suspect my best friend is seeing my girlfriend behind my back.
That's a bit of a sticky one.
I've got an answer for you.
Not much light can be shed on that one,
What
car.
you have to do, you can't do no sneaky things. Like you can't try and investigate.
Really?
You need to all be together, the three of you, and just ask. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, just ask.
Oh my! I'm gonna go inspect a gadget first. Yeah.
Ask.
Just ask.
Yeah?
But what if you're wrong?
Then you're wrong.
Oh!
Exactly.
And leave both of them anyway.
If your suspicion is that strong, then you gotta ask.
Hey, listen, can you imagine? Just imagine this. Just picture this, yeah? Just picture this, please, yeah? Right, you've got your best friend, yeah?
Yeah.
And your girlfriend there,
in
yeah?
the same room.
In the same
and
room.
see their faces
And
when
you're
you
like,
ask.
I think you lot have been seeing each other behind your back.
Don't accuse.
Well, so what do you say?
Ask.
Okay, have you lot been? Have you guys been seeing each other behind my back? You can't do that.
What's going on with you two?
How do you even set the scenario to ask that question?
No, you
How
don't
do
set
you?
no scenario. You gotta hit them out of the blue. Surprise! What's going on?
Surprise!
Do you know if you're wrong, it's done.
You can mess yourself up.
Trust is gone.
Either way, you're gonna lose.
If your suspicion is strong enough that you're right in problem and all this, ask them. If you're that certain, if you're that
But what
suspicious,
if just
If you're
by
wrong,
some
you're wrong.
madness you are wrong?
then you're wrong.
No, it's not. Then you're
it's
wrong.
not then you're wrong.
Paisley, it doesn't end there.
No, Ori, listen, yeah. It's all about trust here,
Okay,
innit?
yeah.
Clearly, you do not trust the person. I believe that you must trust the person that you're with.
Yes.
Not everybody does. If you ask them, yeah, out of the blue as well, surprise, you need to look at both of their reactions. Fair enough, they might both lie to you.
Yeah.
You don't know, but you will know within yourself there and then if it's going on or if it's not going on, and if you need to be in that relationship or not.
But what I'm saying is, what? Paisley, just give me 1 second on this one, yeah. Because what happens is afterwards is if you are wrong, because there are times, and it can be if you are wrong, because there are times that our own paranoia from, let's say, previous relationships or just maybe how we've seen relationships with people around us, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and our friends, and even our friends knitting in our ear and saying, yo, I think this and that. If you go to your partner, like if I was to go to my missus and say, and sit down, my best friend, and them in the room and say, you two, I feel like I need to know something. What's going on? Is there something? Are you lot getting it on?
What's going on?
And they both go no, and I believe, and they can show me like Law and Order Special Victims Unit evidence to show me that I'm wrong for asking that question, right? At that moment, I don't have a girlfriend or best friend anymore.
The thing is, if that's your girlfriend and your best friend, yeah, you should be used to communicating with them. It's not the end of the world. It's really not. You should be used to communicating with them.
So what's the recovery after that then?
Well, I mean,
Babe, you know how I get in it.
So what's for dinner tonight?
Oh my God.
Paisley, talk to me. Come on, tell me.
No, honestly, I truly, but like, if it's wrong, yeah. Imagine if you're wrong.
No, I don't even want it.
Well, yeah, because it's not your problem. Imagine if you're wrong, yeah. Clearly, there needs to be a conversation. If you're feeling like this, there needs to be a conversation, and you must have a conversation with the both of them, because what has led you to being this suspicious? Obviously, there's a reason that you are suspicious. Both of them either need to be pulled up on it. Because if I thought my best friend was doing a thing with my man, I'd pull the both of them up on it. I'd be like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's different the other way around.
I'm sticking to it.
But maybe it's because I feel like you have that position where you say that to your partner, your guy, right? And at that point where you could easily throw this out here, you could say, look, I'm asking you this question, yeah? And you show me that I'm wrong. Fine. We're there. We're done. It's clear. Babe, what are we? And then if he goes, I don't know if I can trust you, well, then you don't deserve me. I can't say that to my missus, you know, because it ain't the same way around. Like if I say, babe, listen, yeah, was you and my best friend, and she's like, no, I would never cheat on you. How could you think that about me? And I go, all right, I'm sorry.
Because of
to
X,
me.
Y, Z, because you were clearly suspicious for a reason.
True. But if I then look at her and go, all right, you showed me that I'm wrong. My bad. I should have trusted you and I didn't. All right, let's just put this past us.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not gonna. Unless you communicate properly, you're not gonna put it past you. You're
No
not.
way.
Because if you
She
don't
ain't.
trust her, you will continue to suspect something. Whether it's your best friend, the man at the restaurant, the man at the corner shop, you're gonna be constantly suspecting something.
Yeah, it's
this
true.
is why you need to say something from the first time. I'm sorry.
All right, Paisley got this on smash.
Yeah, nah, real talk.
All right, okay. I just can't.
You
I
still
just,
don't agree with me, but that's fine.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the
situation.
I'm just trying to think of the situation. Like you're there, you've asked the question, and they're both looking at you like,
huh?
Yeah, it's an awkward
like
situation.
what? And then you're like. I bet you. April Fools. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God. Is it hot? It's crazy.
Hey, listen, this show has been amazing. Before we go, I need you guys to just let us know how we can find out what you're up to and where to get in contact with you. Let's start with VADÉ. What's the socials? Let us know.
Hello, yeah. So, yeah, you can find our socials. We are Instagram, VADÉ, Facebook, VADÉ, Twitter, VADÉ Sings.
Okay.
And we're actually on all stream platforms, Spotify. Yeah, these are all of them.
Nice. That's
All
VADÉ.
of that stuff.
VADÉ spelled
Yeah.
VADE.
VADE.
Nice. What about you, Miss Paisley?
Wow, that is exactly it. My Instagram is Miss Paisley XO, and my Twitter is Miss Paisley XO.
Nice. Daniel Nero, what about you, sir?
Across everything, Daniel X Nero.
Yeah?
Yeah, everything, all of it.
Nah. My heart is still palpitating after what we just discussed. But it's been a great show, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Scene. My name is Aurie Styla. We've had VADÉ, we've had Paisley Billings, and we've had Daniel Nero in the building. Thank you for listening in. If you want to listen back to the show, which I know you're going to want to, make sure you download the BBC Sounds app. I will be back here next week, right here on The Scene, Mondays 8 until 10. All I'm saying is it is time for you to say goodbye, and it's time for us to say goodbye. I'm just going to sign out and say later on, guys. Blessed up, take it easy. Later!